back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. Brock Lesnar's got a lot of explaining to do to Sable. MJF versus Cody's promo, and Eddie Kingston is very loud on the Twitter sphere. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, JP, tell them what to do.
You already know. Heels, Pops, Chair Shots. HBC. Bad guys on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. Inside where, who, and what?
He
Got
said
to decide.
inside.
The JP
Inside
Savage
what?
here to serve the lesson.
And don't forget to rate and review on the audio version of this podcast.
Click that bell.
Hit that
get
little subscribe
notified.
button.
When we about to do the damn
What are
thing.
you doing, thing?
Leave a comment.
We out here?
Tell us if you like us or if we suck. Give us your mom's phone number.
You suck.
Because I'll hook up with a good time.
Wow.
No ser uno.
Wow.
Why?
You're a mother lover, aren't you?
Why
I
do you
am.
like this, yo?
Mother lover.
What he said.
Oh, baby.
Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Legends pulling up to the stream. I know you're catching it from everywhere. RSS feed, Twitch, YouTube,
Wow.
everywhere, baby.
That's a major accusation.
Allegedly. But yes, it is once again the time again to talk the wrestling for the.
Ashley?
Yes, that part. We got a lot to talk about. What y'all heard about the week in wrestling, guys? What y'all heard?
How you gonna start the show with that dumbass picture on this screen?
Oh, my bad. You know what? I think
What is that? Tom Brady?
some celebrations were in order this past
Is that
week. We had a
Thomas Brady-ish?
very special birthday shout out for one old school Joe.
Oh,
Because that's what I heard this week in the wrestling world. Somebody had a birthday. Happy birthday, sir. I appreciate you for everything you do for us.
The rumors are true. I've hit the Jackie Robinson era.
Ooh.
Wow.
The Blue 42.
Ooh!
One must say.
Shout out to Liv. Hey, listen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being part of this unit. And I can't do anything better than this man right here, because he wished you a personal happy birthday himself. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
What?
And that picture is there because we had to celebrate the greatness of Bret Hart, and even he's better than Tom Brady.
Wait, are you trying to say that old school's about to retire?
No, but Tom Brady's not as good as Bret Hart. He has not won an Intercontinental Championship yet.
Am I gonna get
That's
super
true.
kicked by
That's true.
Goldberg?
I don't understand what's happening.
Wow. Tom Brady.
I hope
What I
not.
understand what's happening.
I hope
how,
not.
How's Tom Brady making more money as an announcer than he did as a football player?
I wouldn't pay him a
The same
dime
way-
more.
The same way Mandy Rose is making more money
Hey.
out of the WWE. The same exact
Hey,
way.
the
On her
same
fan time.
exact way. Not only is she
Selling
doing that,
pictures of himself.
she's also doing the happy slappy. You
Hey!
Yo,
Nah,
she
man, what
came
you
out on the
talking about,
podcast
bro?
with Renee Paquette, and she
Called
said,
Sessions.
My man
Off
said
Shout out to
sessions.
Sessions.
and she said, you know what? They be sending dick pics in the DMs either way.
Yo, she's out here rating.
She
She's out
says,
here
I'm
rating.
gonna rate them. And she making that cash. She's like, they're already sending them unsolicited. Might as well make money on it.
You think JP sent a pic?
Yo, he said,
Yo, she on that Shakira shit. Like, ain't no more crying. It's about making money moves.
Making money moves.
So-
Yo, if I'm gonna receive him anyway, I might
Right,
as well.
might as well bank on
That's
it.
true.
Hey, she said
Speaking
nothing
of
wrong.
banks, what up,
Tito
TJ?
Sabatelli needs shiny things.
Listen,
Kumi?
listen.
shiny,
it is what
shiny
it is.
things.
Right now, one of the luckiest men in the world is Tino Sabatelli.
Is he though?
Who is that?
He used to be an NXT.
So he used to be in the Cardinals. Surprisingly, he was a safety in the NFL. But he wasn't trash like Baron Corbin.
I knew it.
But
Yo,
also
it was
was-
coming.
Wait
It was
for it.
coming.
But he
It was coming.
he actually was in NXT. He was a tag team with somebody you know as Mad Dog.
Mad Cat
Moss.
Moss.
Mad Cat Moss.
There you go.
Mad Cat Moss.
Bro, do you know him, man?
Bro, I forgot the name they anointed him with. It's ridiculous. But yeah, he's a lucky
Tito
man.
Sabarelli, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
He managed to become a house husband.
Tino Sabatelli.
Sabatelli.
It's all good. But you know,
I didn't know that's who she was with.
Oh,
Yeah, he comes on some of the videos, I think,
Yeah, I'm
right?
sure he does.
Not those
Ah!
Research in the chat. Can you let us
Shout
know?
out to Reddit.
Eddie's friends for a year.
For those of you that have done the research, does he come out in the videos? Huh?
Hey.
I didn't see him in the pool.
Who comes on what video?
Hey. The video
I heard
of
he
Bobby
wasn't in the
Lashley,
gym.
apparently.
Oh,
Because
was it with him
Brock
bidding on the dicks?
What?
Hey,
Why is this happening?
Brock Lesnar has been dreaming of one Lashley
too?
as of late.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait. Technically.
In
That's a
Technically, he's on the
wild-
gray sweatpants.
That's a wild thing to say. In a
Appa-
promo,
apparently,
bro.
he's thinking of him a lot. What does that mean?
Yo.
What it means is when we talk about generational promos,
Wait, what?
generational promos. That's what everybody's talking about,
What'd you just call
right?
him?
Yo, a generational promo.
Wait, the fact
My
that
man
he's thinking
just
about
came
Bobby?
out here. Yeah, that's hilarious. My man said after 4 to 5 hours riding a stable, the only
Riding
thing
a
that you're
stable.
talking and thinking about is
Bobby
Bobby
Lashley.
Lashley.
You mean Sable?
Is that what Sable's thinking about?
Talk about like, you know, just shitting on all the fantasies out there.
No, I think it just added to them.
You think that?
No,
You think so?
actually, yeah, I think they got more. Their OnlyFans would be crazy right now.
Yo,
This is, if anything, this is like a multiverse cuckold.
Yeah, word. It's
Wow.
BCC.
Because
what?
Because it's not really the way it normally goes, right?
not that
But
club.
That's BCC.
listen, it's just adding another layer to the Brock Lesnar and Bobby
That's what
Lashley.
Sable said.
And I'm sure Sable the same. Maybe they're
Sable
both-
likes layers.
Maybe they're both thinking of. Maybe we're getting this angle. Maybe we're about to be husband wives or.
Are we going to see
husband
Sable
brothers.
at Mania?
Ooh.
Nah.
It's
Nah, I
been
don't think
long
so.
overdue.
As long as Sable don't see Bobby, I think we're all fine.
I'll tell you what, if Sable came out at Mania, they would be a big pop.
It would be a pop.
yeah.
Absolutely.
A big
And hopefully
Big
shirt pops and what?
Is she inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think Batista's headlining that
It's
this year, right?
crazy, man. Shout out to Mark Merrill.
Who's that guy?
What?
Who's that guy?
Listen, man. Listen, he deserves some love. He brought Sable on. Right?
I love that story.
The first WWE talent that was given a guaranteed contract.
Well
Okay.
deserved.
Okay.
Golden Glove
I'm mad at
boxing,
it. I'm
man.
mad at
Come
it.
on.
I'm
Yeah,
mad
Yeah,
at it.
I've seen him
Sable was
speak.
his
He
golden glove.
Had heart surgery a couple
You
years
guys
ago.
remember
felt
S.A.
well.
Rios?
Ese
Me
mismo.
neither.
Nah.
I do remember Lita, though.
No.
My favorite my favorite Mark Merrill story is the one he told about finding out about Sable cheating on him with.
With Brock
Brock
Lesnar.
Lesnar, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
was that the one where he was like gonna like square up?
Yeah,
to
he was
wherever
like,
this
"Yo, I'm
guy
gonna mess
was?
him up, bro. When I shoot, it's on sight. It's on sight. Who? Tell me the name.
Brock Lesnar.
Tell me the name.
Brock Lesnar.
Yo, I didn't really like her like that, man. It wasn't gonna work.
It wasn't
out.
that serious.
keep her.
It was a me
Like,
thing.
she was
It was
cool.
a me thing.
I'm a little tight, but nah, I
They
don't
seem
think it
in
was gonna
love.
be-
They seem in love.
Yeah,
I can't stop
I
love.
just want you to be happy.
Listen,
Yo, if I was Mark Merrill and Brock had a sister,
that's more of a punishment.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen Brock's daughter?
Yo.
Nah, I'm not saying anything about Brock's daughter.
No, that's not a.
He's not gonna fly from Saskatchewan to
Oh,
fight me.
okay. Okay.
You'd be surprised how petty
you
he's
might-
thinking about Bobby Lashley at
might-
the table.
you
Think
might
about
not make
petty
it
he
a
is.
43, old school. Be careful.
Yo, word.
Vince watches the show.
Be careful.
Vince watches the show. More things we'll see at Mania since we won't be seeing Sable. We are avoiding a potential disaster. Uncle Dave, you know how he is. He starts drinking the eggnog and then
And
he
the
just
daddy
starts
sodas?
tweeting. If The Rock was ever to face Roman Reigns at this year's Mania, we would have seen a brand new title. A creation of a brand new title to be defended on night one, which Cody would have won. Allegedly. Uncle Dave. I can't fuck with Uncle Dave because, you know,
believe that?
he's Uncle Dave. What do you think about that?
So what you're saying is that Roman would have lost the belt before Mania.
No, Roman would have faced The Rock for the belts on night 2, and Cody would have won that new title on night 1.
And the other participants would have been what? Drew and Seth?
Uh-huh.
So would have been what, like a triple threat?
Well, I don't
For
know.
that
It says
new
Drew.
title?
He's saying Drew and Seth would have been involved to come out of
So,
that
wait,
match.
wait,
So
I-
it could have been a triple
The
threat.
math doesn't add up,
No,
brother.
yeah, your math.
The maths ain't mathing, bro.
Hey, man, I'm just the messenger.
Listen. I know Scott. Anybody can do a master class. Scott Steiner did one for math, but that was wasting money. Because are you splitting up the titles prior to this? Like what?
No, what titles? No, the titles are going on Sunday.
What up, Pup?
The new title that's created will be defended Saturday, and
How's
Cody
that
will
Croc
win it.
collection looking?
So wwho would Cody go
Yeah,
up against?
Puff
Either
is in the
Seth
building.
or Drew, maybe. That probably
So
would
now
have
there's
came out.
3 titles?
Maybe a triple threat, like you said.
Puff
You know,
said
Uncle
John Cena's
Dave.
gonna
Uncle
win.
Dave
Uncle
is.
Dave.
It's a tío mío.
What's
I
happening
agree with
is
you,
that
bro.
now it's legalized throughout the entire country for the most part,
Woo.
and I don't think the daddy soda is what we talking about no more. Cause maybe he's on the shrooms. Cause that makes
Puff!
no sense.
Yo, Puff out here putting emoji.
What the fuck is up, Puff?
He's putting foot emojis.
Hey, put
on
some
the
Crocs on
chat.
those feet.
What you think we Tony Atlas out here, bro? Keep them feet. What you doing out here,
Put
man?
some Crocs on them feet.
Puro mondongo.
Yeah, I bet your feet smell wild after some Crocs.
He got the Croc emotes too. You would. You would.
That's
You would.
crazy.
I hate
So yeah, I don't think that
Comfortable.
not a very fan
I'ma
favorite
get you a pair.
opinion
I'ma get you a pair.
or route to go old
But
school,
JP
right?
Savage,
What'd you
huh?
think?
About what?
The Cody
against it.
winning a new title.
Nah, I think that. Damn, I know there's been talk about that, but like,
No-
do you
no
really
Croc
think they go?
slander.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm
I-
having a
it's
hard time
suppressive
seeing
choice.
that.
Thumbs down,
I'm having a hard
Uncle
time seeing
Dave.
that because
Thumbs down.
right
smell.
now,
That's
right,
what the
right now
problem is.
we got Raw and we got SmackDown, and there's a lot of TV to cover, and you
Yes.
kind of need 2 champions. And a big complaint over
Okay.
the Twitter sphere is just the fact that Roman Reigns has got it, and he gets a lot of TV time with reason.
Right.
With reason, I ain't
All
mad at
hits,
it.
no
I ain't mad at his
misses.
TV time.
And apparently,
They're talking about
Eric
giving
Bischoff believes
Cody.
is giving us reasons why he thinks that's the case. There must see TV. Eric Bischoff saying that the storyline right now is better than the NWO.
Yo, but
I ain't mad at that.
hold on,
There's a
because
I ain't mad at
benefit
that.
to it, right?
it
So
depends.
it
though.
must be TV.
It
It
depends.
must see TV.
It depends because what are we talking about with NWO? Are you really talking about like Scott Norton and Virgil and those motherfuckers, or like what we talking about like
First of all,
the
there'll
outsiders
never be,
and
there'll
Hulk
never
Hogan?
be a Scott Norton disrespect up in here.
There is no way that
I
you
mean,
looked
you-
at
you
that version of NWO and you
you
were like,
wanna
"Oh yeah, brother." Nah.
You wanna talk about
Buff
Virgil?
Bagwell.
You wanna talk about Stevie Ray?
Shout out to
Buff
Buff
Bagwell,
Bagwell.
but Scott Norton, nah. He is like 67 years old. I still don't want to fuck with him.
This is true. But when you're talking about NWO, you're talking about the origin, right? Talking about the
outsiders,
outsiders, Hogan. I mean, that's what
Hogan.
you're talking about, right?
That's it. That is NWO.
And that's what the bloodline is.
So nah,
Not
hold
even
on.
6.
We're not at the NWO
Not really.
stage where he's gonna add more people. If anything, he's losing people from the bloodline.
Real talk, like I know, like I get adding 6 and even Eric Bischoff as a TV character and how that became or whatever, like just such a overwhelming cultural phenomenon. But at the end of the day, like NWO will always be, forever be those 3 to me. Right? 6 was like the 6th member too much, and then you know what I mean. And like you
6
knew,
was the first member too much.
right.
Look,
Like
six,
I think the
six,
Giant was
X-Pac.
around that time, right? Paul White was
One Night in China.
Yeah.
Yo, he was the Brian Scalabrine of wrestling. He was on championship teams time and time
Brian
again, bro.
Scalabrine.
How many times is he in the Hall of Fame?
Nah,
Oh, man.
nah, hold on. Put some respect. on
Scalabrine
his
got some rings, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
was
does X-Pac.
No,
So
hold
does
on.
6.
The White House.
X-Pac is the Robert Horry.
Okay. Okay.
He
Okay.
got the rings, but he pulled some weight. He
yeah.
ain't the reason they won, but he played.
But are you disrespecting
got
Brian
minutes.
Scalabrine's minutes? The man was utilizing pivotal moments.
We're being nice and disrespecting his minutes.
My man said in pivotal moments. Yo, the Robert Horry, he's like he had pivotal moments too.
Shout
who
outs
do he play
to
with?
shout
He
outs
play
to the
with
Phoenix
Lakers
Suns,
or-
by the way. Everybody in
He played with
Phoenix
Olajuwon?
watching. Kevin Durant to the
Oh, he
Phoenix
played in the
Suns.
Rockets.
Appreciate those
Yeah, he
moves
played
being
the
made in
Rockets.
the
You know what?
NBA.
And
It's scripted though, by the way.
There's a tremendous move that I just continue to appreciate, and
Okay.
it really is Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
I cannot give him enough credit for what he's done to wrestling. Yo, at the end of the day, right? When we look back at this era, you got to give it time. You got to give it time because people cry a lot. But when you look back at this era, right? Cody Rhodes was the founder of the one company that gave WWE any shit in this era. what TNA Impact is out here. Like, if it wasn't for AEW, there wouldn't be a conversation. And sure, the ratings are not the same, and you can cry about all the semantics you want, but at the end of the day, AEW makes it hot right now. Rick Ross is out here because of AEW.
Hey.
Trina, all right. AEW legend Puff is in the chat.
AEW legend Puff.
So AEW really changed the landscape of what we see. Right now, we talk a lot about like who the greatest heel is popping right now, what generational promos are going on, who's ripping and dipping on the mic. And when you look at it, right, it's AEW. You would not be hearing and talking about MLW, MJF. Not for nothing. I like MLW.
Damn, that was some good times.
Good times as
That
well.
was some good times.
But that's just building up
We
to
would
the
not
lore of
be
what MJF is,
talking
right?
about Ricky Starks, NWA. We did.
We did.
We were. Those good times.
But that
Those was good times.
You're besmirching our name.
Nah,
Because those names you've mentioned, we've idolized them and we put them to the platform from day one.
But
Right.
the platform, yeah, we did. But the platform that AEW provided on primetime television, on
Right.
TNT, and then
Right.
TBS,
Right.
that makes a big difference.
100%.
That's a big difference.
Big difference.
So the fact that dude is out here in AEW founding that shit, then goes, well, first he even like does the indie run and really brings indie into a little bit of the mainstream, especially when you start looking back on his career. But anyway, founds AEW, then goes on to fucking go and main event WrestleMania.
Right. I mean,
Become like literally what his tagline is, undeniable.
You think he has to win, yo?
so
Yeah.
before we get to that,
Eventually, I don't know if this is it, but I got you. But eventually, he's got to win.
And Endgame is him with the title.
But it doesn't have to be right now. Cause yo, he just like it's crazy the turnaround right now. He tore his titty, came back Rumble, wins the shit, going to WrestleMania. Right now, everything else is hot. So it's like, do we do Cody?
You think he does like a 1-year chase?
Yo, give him some time, cause it was just to put the title on him, and that's it. Like now what?
But isn't there rumors that eventually Roman's gonna turn face? So maybe he should go away for a bit.
Roman would need to go away, and he will once he loses. That's my only
That's what I'm
assumption
saying. Wouldn't
here.
this be the time? Because look at how long he's.
What isn't there a record he holds till Mania? Don't he have to break Mania to beat somebody else's record? Who's he got left
I
to
think
beat?
at Mania he's gonna be at
I'm
1,000.
looking at you, kid.
Bruno Sammartino. Right?
He's not next to Hogan yet.
Okay.
And
I thought he needed to pass Mania for somebody.
Maybe Bruno's first run.
And that's the
No.
only reason why I
Maybe
would
Bruno's
say
first run.
Cody's might not
Because he
win
has-
at
doesn't he have,
Mania
like,
and give it
3
to my
runs
backlash
over
or whatever. You know, like some shit like that.
Bruno-
Some
Bruno
bullshit.
had
Well, the
two
one, the
But-
one thing we know for a fact
One, like
is
8 years and like 1 3 years.
that
So like
Cody's a man that keeps to his goals.
no one breaking Bruno.
What do you mean goals?
What I mean is, he left the company because he wanted to
He
be
already
seen.
did Punk.
He wanted to be known. He helped build the competition and made himself so polarizing that he had to come back and now main event.
It's what he's wanted.
And the one thing that this week solidified for a fact is who's a hotter babyface than Cody Rhodes right now. And if you're gonna take the belts off of Reigns at all, you need a white hot babyface.
Yeah.
Of Cuban descent.
Or
Dímelo,
Montrealian descent.
Gente.
Cause over there in Canada, it's white hot too at Elimination Chamber.
That sounds
Super white hot. I feel it's even hotter
racist.
than white hot Cody.
The only
But I don't
reason-
think you put the belt on Sammy.
I mean, not because because look at Jey Uso, he's still out there.
And that brings me to my next point. Mr. Brian Alvarez. I'm in love with the theory, by the way, if y'all haven't heard it yet. But Mr. Brian Alvarez is on to some shit, and I like it. Talk to me in chat if you heard it yet, but at Elimination Chamber, how do you transfer heat? You move it with Jey Uso, baby. Jey Uso costs Sami Zayn the title. Kevin comes, makes the save. It's beautiful. I love
now
it.
It's Usos versus generic. I mean, generic.
Oh! You're right. It's just Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn that's gonna fight the Usos.
Close enough.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like Brian Alvarez's theory. Nice. And now you can have Cody maybe defeat Reigns. I'll take it. Whatever. If he wins, I'm not mad at it.
Cody, man, you said something that touched my soul. Cuba, baby, it'd be the first Cuban champion. And let me just let you know something real quick. Not only do we have the potential first Cuban champion, Cuban American champion, not only is he a descendant of Dusty Rhodes, but we also have Lola Vice out here, future women's champion.
Oh
of
yeah.
Cuban descent.
And,
But
and she's been on NXT.
I just wanted the opportunity to say
She
that.
was debuted on Level Up last week, and she's been on NXT. She was on NXT this week. In the background.
Lillian Garcia. Where's she from? She's not Cuban, right?
Lillian Garcia.
Yeah. You remember Lillian Garcia,
I
the
think
ring
she-
announcer?
Oh
Or
no,
she-
I
or
don't
she
think she was
poor?
Cuban. I forgot
Nah,
what she
it's
was.
just it. It's just Cody and Lola Vice.
Okay.
the list. Yeah, man.
With the list, baby.
It makes too much sense for it not to happen. And the one thing y'all can't forget is that Cody as champion works as well, because he has history with a lot of the wrestlers that are in the company. There's a lot of back and forth you can do. Seth already automatically becomes a top contender.
You'll see that match
What about
again.
Cody versus Owens?
Well,
What about Cody versus Sammy?
I feel like they're gonna be busy with the tag titles.
Yes.
What
But I'm saying
about
the
Cody
possibilities are endless.
Versus Randy Orton. I can't wait till Randy.
Oh, Randy gotta come back.
Heel.
Randy gotta come back.
Yeah.
So,
Why you have babyface? You get the next best heel after Reigns is out for some time because he's doing a movie or some shit.
Yeah.
Think about
I'll
how
take
much
it.
fun shit that Bray Wyatt could even do with him.
Ooh,
Right.
Bray's is getting into some shit too.
I heard a theory of the seeds were being planted for Paul and Cody to link up.
Interesting.
So what if
You
what
know it's Paul's thing.
What-
It's
exactly.
a shtick to just.
if Cody gets the belt, Paul brings him over to the dark side. Now you got a new heel champ that everyone has to chase.
But why would he turn heel why would he leave
Because now he's the best in the
AEW?
world.
Because
the
he didn't
best.
want to turn heel to jump to WWE to turn heel.
Because now he's the best of the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And him as the man defeating the man, right?
After everyone threw dirt on his name everywhere he went.
You ever seen the Butterfly Effect?
Turn heel now.
Y'all ever seen the movie The Butterfly Effect?
Ashton Kutcher.
I seen it. Ashton Kutcher is a
Every
good
time he
actor.
I don't know what language you spoke, but
He's a good actor in that.
he went back, right? And every time he would go back, you know, be careful what you wish for, right? It's never gonna come back exactly the same. That was Vince's "fuck you" to Cody. Now, who was his Butterfly Effect? He's like, yeah, you could come back as a heel.
You could come back as Stardust.
Oh my God.
Stardust.
Poor Stardust.
That's fucked up. His name is Stardust.
And he's paid homage to that, as he has to the Young Bucks.
As he has to AEW in general, which
As
I
he has to his
appreciate.
father, his brother. I mean,
I
this is-
appreciate any time that you mention things that people remember.
Right.
I'm a little bit of a troublemaker myself. I said it in the Dusty voice.
Remember, anytime you're trying to take that elevator up, you always got to make sure to keep working so you can bring people with you. And that's what he
Faded out
does.
here.
That's why you had Ricky Starks.
He said
At the
anything
Rumble,
but
right?
Stardust.
Anything but Stardust. But nah, either way, I mean, I think once again this week, there's no question that he is a top babyface in the wrestling world right now.
Big facts.
Only if at Mania he comes out as Stardust. That's the only
No,
Alex said.
hell no. And it has to do with the promo that happened this week on Raw.
Oh, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
Was it generational?
Some may say.
It was definitely epic.
Some might say Snorefest.
A Snorefest.
Tokyo!
Some told you in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling.
Talk
Legends pulling
about
up today. Legends pulling up today.
Hi, Dios mío.
Yo,
what's up?
y'all hear about Jerry Lawler, man?
Speaking of
Yeah,
legends,
wow.
Damn.
Wow, that's a segue.
Speaking of legends,
I mean, it took us long enough to get here.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
here we are.
I mean, it could be a worse conversation. Thankfully, he's doing well. For the most part, still in the hospital.
We have
Well,
update that
no, he got out.
He got out
There's an
already?
update.
he's. I heard he was just doing well that they
There's an
said.
update,
All right.
which you shall see.
Okay.
All right, when
On
are we
our
gonna
Twitter?
see it?
Update. Jerry Lawler.
Dale pa' abajo.
man.
Best
Jerry
wishes to
Lawler
Jerry
suffered a
Lawler,
stroke.
man.
I
Yeah.
think he's on the up and up, so I think he's going home soon. And Ricky Morton and people were tweeting about it. And
Where was he when he
Dutch
suffered the stroke?
Mantel was out here.
Tip club.
He was actually at lunch. What he said?
Puppy!
Nah, he was at lunch with some friends and he got sick and then.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, man.
Where were they having lunch?
Hooters.
Y'all asking a lot of questions.
That's-
you don't want
that
to
part.
My concern is just he's had a lot of these.
This is like his third
one
one,
of
right?
It wasn't even the last time though. The second before last time was when Dolph Ziggler did the
That was
elbows
the
on
first
him,
time. That was the first
That
time.
was the first time.
and he had another one. This is a third, isn't it?
It's the third one.
Yeah.
So I'm
They
saying,
say third
so
time's a charm.
Yo, what's up
That's
with y'all,
not
man?
good.
Y'all pieces of
bro,
crap.
what it lets you know is that Jerry
Pass
Lawler
update.
is invincible.
Since you bring up the word update,
Andy
let's talk
Kaufman
about
couldn't
updates.
outlast him.
Yo, Andy Kaufman, the law. Nobody
Yo.
could take him out, bro.
Andy was right.
Kaufman. We talking about updates. We got an update, a big update.
Yo, Jerry Lawler, he's out here. Yo, he's gonna be fighting forever.
He
Word,
is?
man.
You think so?
Yeah,
So you gonna be the new AEW game?
that's what I'm talking about.
AEW Fight Forever?
There you go.
Hey, listen, man, they got the new reviews out, and I'm not mad,
Not mad?
but
Are you happy?
I'm not breaking the bank either. So
Okay.
if I see some good
You already heard it here
things,
first, folks.
It's gonna be $75 this time.
it's gonna be 85. Nah, I ain't going premium. We're gonna buy the $60 joint. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see what's up.
There ain't no $60 joints no more, bro. The games
Alright.
are $70.
$70. My bad.
$70?
Well, modernized
That's
prices.
not
We pay
including
modernized
add-ons,
prices. And that's
Yesterday's
it.
price is not today's price.
Except on Black Friday.
Then it was last
Last
month's
week's price.
No, that's this
Last
month.
week.
That's this month.
And you can still get it at the same price the Monday after. Just so you know.
Yo, but if you want something that's different price, bro, go to Foco.com for all your officially licensed merch. You get your NCAA, MLB, NFL. Yo, we got a big game coming up.
Oh!
None of you bastards say what it is, but it's a big game.
A
Some would
scripted
even
one.
call
It's
it.
scripted.
Some would even call it a super game. But
It's a scripted one.
you
I
could get.
heard it's like the WrestleMania of that sport.
Well,
Wow.
allegedly, that result is already
Is that when my
finalized
boo's gonna perform at halftime?
and predetermined.
Ooh, Rihanna.
She's ahead of the game.
Rihanna?
Rihanna. We're
don't
going to
know, but
Foco.com for all
I
your
heard that she
officially
likes some
licensed
chubby.
merch. Yo,
HPC 10 will hook you up.
CUBBY.
Get the Kansas City Chiefs gear. Get the Philadelphia Eagle
Just
gear.
like I'm Rocky though.
Get it now because it's cheap.
But you got to go with HPC 10. You got to hit that promo code HPC 10 so you can help us buy another mixer so I don't break the
Yo,
one
because
that we already
we don't like ginger ale no more. Or raisins.
All right, that's what happens. Why you got to bring up raisins?
Because you know that there's
You got
chocolate
more
in that raisin
raisins
you like so much.
Listen,
Y'all
raisins have
act
been
like I
sustaining
go out
people's
here and buy
lives
raisin
and
nuts on
colons for
those
centuries.
Wednesdays.
All right? It's been providing arousal. It's
Hey.
been providing some stimulation.
He's talking about raisins.
Raisins have been sustenance, keeping people's colons healthy for centuries.
Hey,
Let's
yo.
give respect where it's deserved.
They got other things for that.
Yo, we talking
AEW
about
Fight
butt
Forever's
stuff, bro.
cleaning colons out here. Listen, if you're talking about
He's constipated.
Oh, word. It's because he don't bang good. So
if
look,
you're talking about the Stadium Stampede, barbed wire matches, AEW Fight Forever is gonna be the game for you. And my question is for you gamers out there, how is AEW gonna compete with WWE 2K, the monopolized video game for wrestling for the past over how many years we've been
By
fucking
not
playing this?
glitching.
that can't be. That
by
can't be
not
the point.
glitching.
That part.
No.
That part or crashing.
That cannot be the point.
But 2K's coming hard. 23's coming hard. It hits
Wait,
different.
whoa.
Different. Last one hit
Yo,
different. This one hits
that's
different.
the thing, bro. It's gonna be a good show because the
Oh, remember that?
thing is, the thing is,
What's the thing?
Don't do it on the table though.
No,
is
no.
that
What's the
WWE
cosa?
2K is going to be and is the simulation, right? That's the simulation. You want a true to life experience, you play the simulation, right? You want to get Madden, right? When you want that football simulation, you want.
There is no other football game.
Well, I mean, but you could, especially
So-
back in the day, you could have been Blitz. You could have done other shit, right? There used to be
So AEW's got to be Blitz.
AEW's gonna
NBA
be
Jam.
no
NBA
mercy,
Jam.
and
Live,
yo,
NBA Live.
NBA Live.
it's gonna be NBA Jam.
So that lasted 2
that's
years.
like All Stars.
Shout out
Jam
to
is
NBA
a little bit more
Live,
exaggerated. This
but
one's gonna
like,
take a little
Shout
bit more
out to the
serious
NBA
approach.
Live event I worked at one time. Shout out to
It's gonna
June.
be a good arcade experience. It's gonna mirror some of the real shit. But like, have you ever set Madden on arcade?
Yeah.
It's a little funkier. It's got a little more exaggeration. But
easier
yo,
to play.
it's gonna look good. Know what I mean? But it's gonna look a little caricature-ish. It's not gonna be real to life, and it shouldn't be. It should be stylized.
I don't see the problem here. I mean, the fact that AEW is where it's at shows that there's enough time and place and money to be made by everybody. So the fact they have a game out, they have their own crowd, they're following. People are gonna love it and buy it.
You know what's there's no time for? Partially exposed buttocks.
That's right. See, you always talk about
That
butt
part.
stuff, bro. What's up with that
That
side of the room, bro?
Part.
Listen,
That
listen
part.
to butt stuff.
Apparently, it's the heavier side of the room.
That's what happens. But look, what's gonna happen in the
cannot
game
lie.
is gonna earn it a T rating, right? T for teen, because we got a bunch of stuff.
Not
here.
technical
And
foul,
this is
team.
This is giving us a little insight about what's gonna be on the game. So there's gonna be barbed wire matches, stadium stampede matches, right? We're gonna get some stuff behind the
Shout out
scenes.
to Jericho
Things we've never seen before.
Think about.
in a video game.
Do you remember playing
barbed wire?
SmackDown? Here Comes the Pain.
I
Did
remember
you-
Evolution.
Did you play?
PCF knows that game very well.
You mean all the
Evolution?
tables are broken that game?
Yo, but it wasn't
Bastards.
like the game wasn't supposed to be like true to life.
right.
No Mercy,
It was
the
fun.
most legendary game of all time. Revenge with the same engine, right? It was supposed to be a fun arcadey game. That's what we're looking at. But what's interesting here is that it got that T rating because it's got the word shit in it. Slapping buttocks for you butt fans over there,
Slap nuts.
right? We got crotch chops and partially exposed ass cheeks. We got some bunny outfits, deep cleavage, and my God,
T for tense.
yo,
You
they
be
got
playing as a
drinking-
masseuse.
Drinking
Since
alcohol and
Tojo.
smoking?
the cleavage is coming from Otis.
Wow.
That's what they don't describe.
More than likely.
I don't
Wrestlers
listen. I don't mind that a new
drinking
wrestling
and
game's
smoking.
coming out, but I'm here for the competition. I'm here for the options as a gamer. So we'll check it out on Twitch. Twitch, stay tuned. I bet them gamers gonna be up on that early. So check your favorite streamers soon. Anybody watching Rampage tomorrow night? Stay tuned. Mark Briscoe to be appearing on Rampage, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. 10 p.m. Eastern, my bad.
Mark Briscoe.
Say it right.
Yo, what do you guys expect from Mark Briscoe in AEW going forward?
You think he relinquishes the tag title?
I hope not.
And he starts his singles career.
Well, if he starts a single career, that's great. I just don't feel like he should relinquish those titles. Well, when you mean relinquish titles, you mean like we're gonna retire them? And that's it, or somebody else is gonna pick them up?
Get Joe. What's good, homie? Here.
Get yo Manny Manuel
Manny
Manuel.
Manuel de lo
Our two
mío.
first names was good.
Manuel.
Get Yo
Dímelo.
podcast, yo. Everybody check out Get Yo. Alright. I saw
So,
y'all.
yeah.
Y'all were on Marks with Mike. Shout out to Marks with
Yo.
Mike.
Shout out,
Yeah.
shout out.
Yo, tell
Yo, we a
Just to clean
community
his
out
room.
here. We a community out here,
Of
podcasters,
course you're
man.
gonna have community out here because it has been one of those weeks where not only just one, you get two generational promos.
Wow. Alright.
We gon'
That were
Talk
We
about
gonna
it,
do
JP.
it. We
Talk
gonna
about
do
it.
it.
Talk about it.
we gonna
so
do it,
we
man. We
had
gonna do
Cody
it.
Rhodes
Hi, JP.
open up the
Let's
week.
go. Let's go.
Open up the week
Go there.
with possibly
I'm going now.
one of the most emotional promos
Tú lloraste.
that maybe we didn't expect. I didn't
You didn't
cry,
like it? Did you like it?
It was
but
amazing.
Paul
Cody's.
Heyman did.
Cody's.
Paul
I didn't
Heyman
cry,
did.
but that shit was.
Paul Heyman did. Paul Heyman broke character. Paul Heyman was
Shit
caught
touched
off
me
guard.
right here.
But then Paul Heyman, being the wordsmith that he is, made the promo even that much better. But yo, it was an awesome way. Like you cannot see that promo and not understand why Cody is at the top of the mountain right now.
You were your father's favorite son.
And on cue, he wouldn't disappoint. Paul Heyman being Paul Heyman that he is, the Heyman that we saw and we knew was coming, did not disappoint. Who is the son he rather have, Mischief?
But Roman Reigns is the son he would rather have.
And you know what's
Bars.
crazy? You know what's crazy? Yo, did he say that? Because he worked with Roman.
Yo,
I'm just saying, Roman was in NXT, FCW. Dusty was there.
that's crazy.
That was the point,
I
yo.
love-
That's crazy.
I loved how he wrapped
great.
that up the way he
It was
did.
beautiful.
Isn't there rumors that Sammy wrote that? Sammy
What?
was the one that might
Don't
have
tell
come up
me.
with that.
No.
Really?
What?
That's amazing. If that's the
brilliant.
case.
Yeah.
Yo.
Sammy was the one that
If
came
that's
up
the
with
case,
Good
give him
friend
the pen
Sammy.
more often.
Yo,
Because
that.
if
You know
Sammy-
something we don't,
if
because
Sammy
he was
wrote
there in
that-
FCW too.
this is
if
true.
Sammy wrote that, we talking about Sami Zayn?
Yes.
Ese mismo.
Sami
Not Ese
Zayn-
Rios.
If Sami Zayn wrote that, he's man of the year.
Wow.
Right now. I'm calling that
so-
shit right now. He's had the wildest 12 months that a wrestler's had in terms of like just hitting
Okay.
on all cylinders.
Right.
Yo,
Okay.
knocking it out of the park.
So clearly, this is the best promo of the week.
No, before we get there.
I mean,
Maybe the year.
Before we get
We
there.
can talk about
before
it.
we get there.
But
What I
just
found
Sami
interesting-
Zayn, if this is it, it's just incredible to me that he was able to put together the year that he's put, the way he's gone out there, perform, not only performed in the ring but on the mic. And
Chat,
then
talk
geared
to me,
himself
chat,
to
if
the
you saw
fans.
it.
So you were saying,
I forgot, brother. I forgot.
damn, JP got a short window,
Listen,
bro.
man, it sounds like what you saying is this promo was it. This is the hottest promo you've seen
But
in a
why's it
while.
gotta be that way though?
I don't
Why's
know.
it gotta be that
Tell
way?
me
What
different.
I enjoyed about the promo was that what made Paul Heyman himself break out of character was him talking about how he made sure his father got paid. That his father took a chance on ECW, him coming over, and he made sure he got paid. He made sure that he got paid. He took it to personal levels, and that's the beautiful thing when you blur the lines, when the curtain is lifted just but a little bit,
A ti te gusta eso.
right?
Un
And then you
chino
get
más.
that. You're not gonna get this
I
from
think they
Paul
gusta
Heyman.
que decirlo.
Right? You're not gonna get this
You gotta
from
be
Paul
quicker
Heyman.
than that.
It was magnificent. It was phenomenal. If Sammy had anything to do with it,
Yeah, hats off to you.
beautiful.
Nah, it was
Mazel-
well
Mazel,
written.
Word.
Well
and
written.
also, it just adds to what's gonna be Cody versus Reigns and the bloodline. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not mad if Cody even wins, because if you're talking about Roman's about to be out, it makes sense. You need somebody. But there was another promo this week too.
Hold up, though. Hold up, because give Cody this a little bit more, because the way it was presented, when we talk about generational promos, right? Because that's kind of where we at. What is this? Is this a once in a lifetime promo? What is considered a generational promo?
Austin 316 says, you're at.
Where you
I blocked the good word and I said the wrong word.
right. You're a Steiner man.
This
I
like
think you said ass twice, actually.
I added words too, so
Wow. That part.
it's a generational promo.
So,
I just cut.
what about this promo then? Is there a tagline? Is there a catchphrase? Is there a quote that stands to be generational promo?
And that's why I think it's important to outline what the heck a generational promo is to begin with.
Getcho says hard times promo.
The
hard times promo, yeah.
The son of a plumber.
Pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb.
Right.
Yo, honestly, in my opinion, CM Punk cut a lot of dope promos, but that was that.
The pipe bomb. It's the pipe bomb.
That was the one.
I mean, he did mention the other company. Right?
He mentioned a lot of things.
He mentioned a lot of things.
He didn't
What
get to
up?
Vince.
Said,
His
what
mic
up,
cut
Colt?
off. I don't know why.
What up, Colt? Hey, Colt Cabana.
Colt.
Cole Cabana.
I
So
played
What
Fortnite with
is
Colt.
that? Like, what is a generational promo then?
I think a
be
promo
a
that stands
generation.
it stands at the test of time. It lives in your memory. It causes a culture shift in what is
That's
the industry.
a lot. It's got to shift the whole industry.
I mean, look at not the whole industry.
Nah,
but,
it leaves an imprint.
it leaves an imprint.
It would have
It's
to
like
be.
Ric Flair.
It would have to be Cody's infamous promo. When you think of Cody's best promo, and you think, oh, what was the best thing he said? You have to revert to that first.
okay.
Okay.
I do like that.
It has to be the first thing you think
That's
of.
what sticks out, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Because
is
when
that
I
this
say
promo?
Austin and you think of King of the Ring right away,
but is that this promo?
I don't know.
Has
It
he
was
had a better
damn
promo?
good. It
Has
was
he-
so damn
Has
good.
he had a better promo thus far since being in the E?
Maybe I gotta give it time
What
to
do you wanna
marinate a
talk
bit.
about?
Maybe we gotta give it some time. I don't know, but it could. I don't.
Gotta
I'm
let
not
it
saying
breathe.
it's not. I'm not saying it's not. But
What I will say is this is the start to a hell of a promo war is about to happen. This is how you're starting. This is the first conversation we had in the ring about Cody versus Roman.
I think it's because he was with Heyman that this was so good.
100%.
Once this feud is done, I don't know if his promos are gonna live up.
Okay, so you feel like
to this
You're
level.
not giving credit to Cody at all for the promo?
I'm not giving. I'm not taking anything away from him. I just think I think it'd be harder for him to cut a promo like this without Heyman.
So see, you, my friend, are making poor decisions because what you're doing is you're betting against Cody.
This is
Yes.
where we at.
And what
This is
I've
where we
seen,
start making poor
what I know right here is the one thing I'm not gonna bet against is Cody. Many people bet against his neck tattoo, and that motherfucker still making.
But
more
tell
money
me
than and
another
you,
promo
right?
from Cody.
So,
Tell me another Cody promo you remember.
I mean, the thing is, the Cody promo is the whole entire package.
I need my brother.
AEW the political one. Is that the one?
No, I need the one that he was it after the match or before the match?
It was after the match.
After the match with Dustin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which he stole from his dad.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Damn, that's good.
He killed that. But what was this? Was this better? The only thing I think that heightened that was like all the blood and gore and the fact that they just went through war. But this was good.
This was good.
Cause
This was
Really
good.
good.
This was
everybody
very
was
good.
already starting to get sick and tired of this damn Cody thing, right? People were talking about like, oh, is it too much?
Told you I appreciate you being here, my guy. Thank you
Told
so
you.
much.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, they're forcing Cody down our throats. That's what she said, bro. But remember, do is close your mouth, my guy.
Hey,
that
that
Remember, it
part.
goes down easy if it's cheesy.
Yo,
So no.
Put some cheesy on it.
That,
No
yo,
nice things, man.
the
That's
one
about
thing
shit.
I do not fear, there's potential for this narrative that you're gonna see Cody come into every promo with to turn into what is happening with Jon Moxley. There's potential there, but you just mentioned two individuals. Two individuals have been mentioned. They're going to be involved in this feud at different points at the same time in many different ways and elements, and that's Paul Heyman and Sami Zayn. They'll make sure that this story carries through. But what I will say is, thus far is his best promo. Let's see what it leads up to, because the best promos always happen when you're wearing gold. Woo!
That part.
And the thing is, maybe that's what made this next promo that much more apparent, that much more shinier, illuminating.
So you're saying it was better than the previous promo?
And that's the thing. I feel as though for this individual, we come on here week by week and we're just impressed.
We what on
This
here?
is just the next one, right? Because the pipe bombs, the promos that he be putting onto the screen, into the audio, is just out of this world. But this one, this week, this one made people feel a certain type of way. This one was cringeworthy. This one was the definition, the explanation, the narrative, the personification of what it is to be a scumbag. MJF.
Not one lie was told.
Not one lie.
Yo, he had the blue Camaro. This is the thing, yo. DCF, you told me he had the blue Camaro.
He does.
Yep,
There's
we
a
have
picture of
we
it.
have
his IG.
we have footage of it. Yeah, it's on his IG. Shout out to his
There it is.
Instagram.
Yo, all I want to know is how's Liv.
All I know
There
is
was
she
a
get
moment in that
locked
promo where she wasn't
Is that
living.
Elmwood Park in the background?
hey, it is a park. I don't know if there's
Nah,
Elmwoods
Hempstead. It's
there,
Hempstead.
but
Long Island.
also we have somebody saying that it wasn't very
Killed the whole joke. bro.
true anyway. There's some false accusations. We'll get there too, but
Cool.
but we're on the topic of the promo itself.
Wait.
We're still talking about the promo right now.
People are talking.
Allegedly.
People
Yeah.
are talking that it's fake.
Right, but we'll get there. We'll get
No,
there.
no, no.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
People.
People.
Let's give them some.
Talk about, let the boy
The
walk.
promo
That's what-
itself, was
and
it
that's
better than
what
Cody's
MJF
promo?
did. That's what MJF did. He gave him something to talk about. He
Right.
got on that mic. Not only did he really wrench your heart, right, because he was talking about digging deep.
Right.
He was talking about adversity. And what did he do?
Find out who you
Put
really
some
are.
bricks through the windshield. Yo, that's what he did.
No, that's not what he did.
Nah, what
That's
he
not what he
did.
He
did.
did. He was driving
No,
90 at the
no.
end of BJ while he was
Right.
driving. That's what happened.
That's what he did. That's what he did. That's what he did. That's what he
Was
did.
to JP's point, yo, JP doesn't make a lot of points, but when he does, they're not usually good. But this one's alright because what he said was on point. And the fact of the matter is that MJF came out here.
You
and
what out
MJF
here?
was dead ass. Talking
dead
about
ass?
blowjobs and crashing trees. And then just to say all of that, just to say, I'm the biggest scumbag you ever met, and it's going to take a whole lot to kill me, motherfucker. He was out here really like, the way he turned the story on a dime was impressive.
Yeah.
And the thing about MJF is that dude is like 17 years old, right? Exaggeration. But dude is he young in the building right now, right?
He's like 25.
Yeah, he's crazy young. And we know, and what we've seen is that wrestlers really start hitting their stride in their mid-30s, right? Like, they're really getting it
He's
together.
already there.
The prime is only in his
Yo,
30s.
my man is out here killing it.
Yeah.
My problem with the generational part,
Okay.
is that, how many times we've been out here for 246 weeks doing the damn
246.
thing.
And 244 times MJF promo has been the topic of discussion. Yes, I agree.
How many heels of the week have we given this man?
For his mic work.
For just coming on the
It's a
mic,
record.
coming
For
on
doing
the mic.
things on the mic that you said, yes.
Yeah.
Those things. He did those things on the mic.
Leaving the mic
Yes.
creamy and cheesy and all that other stuff.
Let's be politically correct
Why start now?
in the sense that ever since he's given an opportunity in front of a mic, we've been talking about him.
Yes.
And I think that is what keeps this promo kind of like, okay, another one, another home run, another.
Well, what I will say is, when you think about the $1 Million Man, there are multiple promos that made you feel like, oh, he's a crazy heel. You have the little boy bouncing the basketball, right? You have him buying out the Undertaker. Like, there's so many different promos. And that's what MJF is bringing to the table. We haven't seen a person despicable to this degree in a very long time.
He switched seats, my man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that part of
He switched seats.
we usually get stories of a wrestler telling us his douchebaggery with other wrestlers. Or with wrestlers' relatives.
I still can't believe he
Right?
said that.
right?
Right? DDP was out here creeping on Undertaker's wife.
Yo,
I don't know.
I remember
Shout out to
that.
Michelle McCool looking like a sniper at Royal Rumble.
It wasn't Michelle McCool at the time.
Matt Hardy and Edge were out here scissoring and being Eskimo brothers, not even knowing that Lita was out here doing her thing.
But Vince did.
But Vince did, though. I think Vince is the one that told Matt Hardy, yo, I got a story for you, all right? This is going to sound weird.
Don't worry, it's gonna sound weird, but it's already happened.
But
By
with
the way, you're fired.
But MJF telling the story the way that he did, right, and putting an innocent female civilian in harm's way and going that direction was fucking kind of wild, bro.
It was wild. Listen, the reason why people were buzzing is because everyone wants to be a hero, and the internet was like, "This has really happened." People were out here checking motor vehicle records and police statements from the 2000s, trying to figure out on Carfax if there's been Camaros that have hit trees lately.
They were trying to time him out.
Because you know what? We were concerned about Liv. And once again, the thought was cemented in our mind that MJF is a despicable human being. He's a scumbag.
Scumbag.
And this doesn't... shout out to MJF. Never breaking kayfabe. He always is keeping himself authentic no matter the platform. I mean, you see Roman out here. He goes on to shows and whatnot. And he kind of, he turns into the persona. It makes sense. But he's also selling himself. MJF is MJF. No matter what. You
see
can
him-
catch the same MJF in the urinal
Yo,
as
but
you
shout
will in
out-
the
shout
ring,
out- shout out
as
to
you will
his-
in the buffet line.
Shout out to his parents too. Have you heard his parents?
Yeah,
Like when
he's a
how they
douchebag, too.
talk bad about him.
They follow the
Oh,
game
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I think he's
That's
explained the
amazing.
business to them, and
Yeah.
they understand. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I
And
mean,
what a perfect thing for a parent to do. That
But-
just
but the
supports
thing is-
you.
and they get it.
And
I don't
do
think
it for you.
they're funny, like, so they have a sense of humor. They get it. They get it. They get it.
I would
amazing.
say
He called his
they
mama
showed
whore.
him the business. Because if you remember,
whoa, whoa.
MJF
Someone
has
came-
been going to wrestling events since he was a kid.
So
So I think the parents understood what the business is about already. They were fans
Big
themselves.
facts. Big
So
facts.
it's great because it adds on to the allure of it. It adds on to it. And the thing is, y'all disappointed about the fact this is just the next best one? I'm
Yo, I
excited
remember that,
because
Getcho.
This is just the next best one. There's still more coming.
And that's why the generational conversation needs to chill.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
still in the generation. Austin had a career on him.
100%.
you didn't really know. I mean, you knew it was great, but you wouldn't know how great and how generational it was until the generation was over.
You had to let it pass. You had to give time.
Right.
Give it time. Let it marinate.
Let it breathe.
Getcho brings
Yeah.
up the promo The Rock cut on China.
Oh my God.
And when I sat here and we were talking about generational, and we were like, oh, yo, who would I pick? Like, what's the generation? I had a hard time coming up with a generational promo for The Rock, to be honest. He had, like, his songs. I think a lot of his songs were funny. I think Vicky Guerrero. That's the one, right?
Vicky Guerrero's prom. The Coach. He had tons of those.
Yeah,
the one we made Coach
generational,
pray.
though? How about the one? How about the one?
Generational Y2J. It doesn't matter.
Hold on. But how about The Rock when he does? I did it for The Rock, and he's doing everybody's
Rikishi.
voices. But he's doing everybody's voices.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
he's doing
That
everybody.
is generational too.
That was
What about the one when he was talking about?
game.
It's 25 minutes.
What about Rock when he was talking about Jillian Garcia's other job?
Yo, I see you looking at the Rock
But you see,
strudel.
the thing is,
Down
The
with
Rock
it.
had so many classic moments that you can't just put into one.
I think that's what
Stone
MJF's
Cold
doing.
has so many moments. Kurt
But-
Angle even had his moments, right?
But generational promo with all that. Just think about the Attitude
like-
Era in and of itself, right? When if you have to pick one or two promos from that era, it's The Rock 316. I mean, The Rock. Austin 316. And then what? Austin 316 and then what?
What? His what promos?
Damn, I hated that. Those
His
what
what promos?
Those
That
what
was a
promos?
voicemail. That was a promo. That was a voicemail to Christian.
Those what promos ruined wrestling.
Yeah, he did that shit to Christian in a voicemail, and then he started doing it on Raw.
That's hilarious.
But you heard the backstory with it. It was his wife because he has doesn't he have an issue like hearing?
Hearing issues?
Oh,
And
I
when
don't.
his wife would talk to him when she was
I
in
heard a
another
story
room.
from Christian that it was a voicemail
Nah,
left
it was
on
a
his
voicemail. It was a voicemail.
left on his voicemail, and then they just started using that shit. Him and Christian go crazy. Remember when he got crucified on the Undertaker sign?
Yeah.
Christian was one of the
Druids?
the Druids, and then they have a game that they play backstage where they do something where you can't look at them or something like that. You can't look in the eyes, and they say a word and then you can't do it. And he did it right there when he was getting crucified. He was like, "Oh, damn it! I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look." They play little mini games like that.
Oh, yeah, they be ribbing each other. And shit.
They rib each other all the time.
Yeah, ask Roddy Piper when he had a. No, never mind.
All right. Before
I
you
can't
go
wait
there.
till Christian comes back.
Right.
But when we talk generational promos, they kind of define the generation, right? What defined the Attitude Era? Well, it was definitely Austin 316, in my opinion. I think in a lot of other people's opinion.
I think that's the one.
Ruthless Aggression
Generational
was
promo.
John
was
Cena.
John Cena, right?
Generational promo.
Ruthless
NWO.
Aggression.
NWO. Scott Hall. Coming
Right.
out.
You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Wow.
So, my
It was
argument is this. We're still on the purposes of being able to see the best.
Precipice, but that's
Yes,
I
said
spell
right.
it all the time.
The best promo he's had. Because
I've never pressed a piss in my life.
because
It'll spray everywhere if you try to press it.
the way ADHD works, you can't stop.
Yo,
man.
JPP, come on, yo.
Y'all say
Let's
back
go.
coming.
Let's go. Let's go. Get it
He
together.
likes butt stuff.
Yo, yeah, bro.
Shut up, it's the
JP, what's
Spunk
up with
Lube.
butt stuff, bro?
He is entering a feud
Oh my God,
with
entering.
potentially his best competition. He will go up against the best person in the ring thus far. That could
As far as
potentially.
promos.
I'm not talking about just promos. I'm talking about
Oh,
in-ring
just-
ability. He's going up against the Dragon.
Yeah.
So I think it's the best opportunity right now for him to legitimize him being the best thing since sliced bread for AEW.
Yo, to your point, right? Y'all watched the match he had with
Take a shit up. I mean,
this guy, bro.
Keisha.
I say it how they spells it.
Donkey,
I says it how you spells
He's
it.
barely literate, so I believe that. But yo, my dude hit the clothesline from the top rope, right? They were both standing on the top
Landed on
turnbuckle.
his feet.
He did a
Money.
flip for the clothesline and landed on his feet and just killed him.
You didn't see the knee one though?
Nah, I did, but that to me was more impressive.
I
The
thought he
way-
got legitimately hurt when he did the knee one.
Who
Kinda
like
caught me a little
who
bit.
Gigi?
Ooh, that's
Gigi
That's the boo heard around the world, by the way.
that's the heel of the week for
You'll
me.
see.
but
You hear about that.
Get choked.
that's
But it
another-
depends
Good night,
on
brother.
who you ask.
Okay.
Because
Appreciate
while
you,
we
fam,
out
no
here
doubt.
talking about
Legends.
Cody Rhodes and his generational promo, maybe I don't know. It's too soon.
Shout
I
out
think,
to New Percenter. That's right.
I think it's hard to know. I think it's hard to know, yo. But not everybody liked MJFs. Not everybody was into MJF, and I think in general, not a lot of people are into
La
MJF.
Roca.
I
Because
disagree.
this mama said La Roca. One of the people that weren't into MJF and they're just not MJF fans, right?
JJ.
In addition to his parents and JJ, JJ taking her dumb ass to sleep. Take your dumb ass to sleep, girl. Take your dumb ass. Nah, I'm just kidding. She gonna be out here in the Discord cursing me out. All right, but Eddie Kingston,
Ese mismo.
Said tigre.
Mission, tell me what he said this week.
he said, "Rah rah rah, I'm from New York and I." But when I heard the interview, right, he wasn't. I don't think he was angry, but you know how he lives angry. He's like the Incredible Hulk. He's like Bruce
He was just
Banner.
mad aggressive.
He was mad. He's not mad. He just talks, man.
You know why
was dead ass,
You know why
is
Eddie
what he
Kingston
was.
was mad.
Wow.
Dead ass.
You know why he was mad?
Why you mad?
It's because
Because he didn't go to Elevate
Usually-
Glass Gallery? Man, go to Elevate Glass
Elevate
Gallery.
Glass
For what?
Gallery.
What they got there?
He wouldn't have been mad if he gone here.
all the tools and essential accoutrements necessary to live your best
I
life.
spells it.
Yeah, I love croutons on my salad.
He said cruiser months.
Check out Elevate Glass Gallery.
Those
If
are for
you
your
like
diet.
14,
Those are
code
diet
80,
treats.
you, if you in Dutch,
Accoutrements.
those in the
Accoutrements.
Dutchy. And check out promo code 8014. Go ahead, JP. I just like bothering you with your ADHD. Go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot now again.
You see, bro? Yo, we need to give my man a notepad so he can just write ideas on that shit. You need
to be fair, y'all cut me off. Makes it hard to remember. I
Bro,
forgot. I literally. What we talking about?
Your IP before we start this shit, bro.
The reason why Eddie Kingston is mad
Go ahead, tell him why they mad.
is
son.
because MJF is getting praised for shit that he does on a regular and gets in trouble for.
At the same time.
Eddie Kingston gets fined in trouble for being way too real. And MJF is out here just like saying willy-nilly whatever he wants. It's just that MJF don't show him the fines. That's what it is. But yeah, no, listen, this is the same angle Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's hard all the time, but he never,
Pause.
Blue Chew.
All the time.
But I don't think he ever comes off across as
ass.
a scumbag, right? I don't think so.
Eddie Kingston, hell yeah, he comes off as a scumbag. You saw how he got Lucha Bros on his side?
No, he told
You're my
Penta to
friend.
go.
You're my friend.
He told Penta to go fuck himself.
I mean,
Yo,
maybe
he
deserves it.
don't give a F.
Yo, he don't. Oh, word. That's a. You pick weird times to censor yourself.
Eddie reminds me of. Have you all seen the movie The Replacements?
Yes, of course.
Remember at the end when he goes, "Remember, for you there is no tomorrow, and that makes you all dangerous men."
Oh, G. Hackman out here.
That is Eddie Kingston.
That-
You have
yeah.
not watched The Replacements? Don't watch it right
That's
now.
He
Well,
said
Eddie
it. He don't
Kingston's
care
whole-
about no win.
That's
He don't
his
care.
whole career.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
been his whole career.
As long as he could go to the back, smile, and say that he put fear into the boss's favorites, that's all he's talking about here.
Talked about,
I
like,
mean,
the
I'm not
protection of
mad
the
at it
pillars.
because we always need that guy. Like every basketball team has, them Draymond Greens, them tough
You need a
guys.
goon.
and shit. The goon.
You need a goon.
Yo, you
Like in
really,
hockey,
you
you
really
need a
said the
goon.
tough guys, and then you said Draymond Green. I just thought that was interesting that you chose that.
Yo, you
Right,
think Draymond
right.
tough?
Well, after what he did to
We
Pool's
need
face,
tough guys like Charles.
I
Oakley.
he's
mean,
more of a bully.
we're not gonna talk about.
You know what I mean? Like,
Charles
Yeah.
Oakley, Anthony Mason.
Well, the thing is,
He-
Draymond
yo,
Green-
bro,
Ron Artest, like you gonna say
Okay.
The
Dennis
the
Rodman.
problem
Okay,
is
you're
that
right,
he's
you're
the
right, you're right.
latest.
My fault.
He's the latest person.
I was trying to
to-
modernize, but you're right. Rodman.
He's the latest
Maybe a
person
Rodman.
to.
Maybe a Rodman.
He's the latest person to rearrange somebody's face.
JP get mad.
Yo,
That's what
he's
it
not
is.
lying. He's not
The
lying.
latest
And he was a teammate. That was a teammate. That was his teammate.
Wait.
That wasn't we're talking about practice.
Wow.
Word.
He practiced
Oh
his face
man.
But you know, got paid after that.
Yeah, you would want
Jordan
that
Poole.
discount, little villain.
Yeah.
off. Ringside.
Listen.
Oh,
I gotta bring.
Pop of the week.
I was gonna bring that shit up.
Toxic Attraction.
That was the boot of the week.
The
yeah.
kick
Heard
to the
around the
face.
world.
Like, yo, you could tell JC didn't realize it, but I saw it upon impact. The way her face was hit by that boot, the way the door did not break, the way she laid there on the ground throughout the entire rest of it, and the way her face looked after, Jesus.
I thought I'm gonna give shout outs to. I know we talked about it and we beat the dead horse, but MJF got heel of the week for me, bro. You ain't gonna talk about no half dead.
I kicked them
lady
some
that
more
you
times.
Put in the driver's seat because that's the kind
kicked
of
the
man
horse a
you
few more
are, and
times.
I get heel of the week from me anyway.
Pop of the week goes to my coworker. He brought up a good theory about Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt Six. What if the Wyatt Six represented all six? There's six of them, so all six titles in the industry, including both women's titles, because you have Alexa Bliss in the story somehow, right? What if there's no actual person as Uncle Howdy? It's just Uncle Howdy. They're not gonna ever reveal that, and it's just six different entities, right? That opens up another faction, and Bray Wyatt's the only member of this faction with six different personalities that can possibly win all six titles.
So you're saying that there's a Marvel comic universe in which Bray Wyatt has all six titles?
All six entities.
Whatever.
He's a faction of six himself.
Under Bray Wyatt.
Himself.
he's got
What
a
you're
whole-
saying is-
With Alexa's help.
Bray Wyatt is Legion.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Different personalities, different powers, different perspectives.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'd be
That's taking another
so here for some shit like
Now,
that,
let me
man.
ask you one question, yo. Your boy, your coworker, be going to elevate glass.
Yo,
Gallery?
we gonna
'Cause
go there
the
right
only
now
way
after
you come
this.
up with some shit like
Listen,
that,
man. Listen.
You gotta be high and broody to get a little Rudy. You know what I'm saying?
Rudy 21st and Rudy.
Woo!
Not today.
Elevate Glass Gallery. Wow,
that
that's
like?
crazy. That definitely blew
That
my
was deep.
The thing about Bray Wyatt is
Shout
that
out
I
to
don't
Jericho
think he needs
Cruz.
the titles. Why? Why?
Shout out to Jericho Cruz. We gotta be on the cruise one
Yo,
day.
we gotta go on that cruise.
Yo,
for sure.
we definitely gotta be on the cruise.
All right,
one
We
day.
getting the next one. We
I
getting the
got
next one.
motion
You know what's
sickness.
crazy that we're talking HPC of the week and no one's bringing up Paul Heyman?
Pa qué?
Right.
Pa qué ese viejo?
Generational talent, but we can't even give him a heel of the week, yo. Generational
All right,
talent.
all
That
right.
Generational
I like
promo.
it.
Because when we do talk about Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman is a talent in and of himself.
Right.
Just because the man's not doing flippy shit on in the ring, don't
Why
mean
can't he
that-
do flippy shit though?
He does flippy shit on the mic, my man.
Okay.
That's
He
true.
out here doing backflips on
I'm
this
a
joint
mic.
right here.
Like it ain't no thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Once
it ain't
again-
no thing, yo. He really is out here just.
Just
Like,
in
yo,
case
he
you forgot. That ass, you forgot. You forgot.
Yo,
Yeah, he out here
facts.
crying. He turns tears to cheers to jeers, yo.
That's
He
the
just
clip,
out
chat. That's the clip. Right
Yo,
there.
So
yo,
So I'ma give
save
you-
that.
I'm gonna give you another
The
pop.
clip.
I'm gonna give you another pop. Current WWE talent, Bad Bunny Colegio Malo, nominated
Hey.
album of the year in the Grammys. First
Yo, he won a
time
Grammy.
An all Spanish album, and shout out to Heels of the Week, the Grammys, for speaking non-English, singing in non-English.
Singing in non-English. You had one job.
One job.
Subtitlers.
Even 50 was tight. You know when 50's tight? Man got enough things to be tight about.
I hear it,
Because of
man.
his tank top.
I ain't mad at it.
Right. Right.
Speaking about
Vitamin
the
water.
Grammys, my chair shot is gonna go to The Rock
Wow.
because The Rock made an appearance at the Grammy,
He
but
did.
won't be making an appearance at Mania this year.
Pendejo. Listen, I share that.
And you know what he says to that? You're welcome.
So I finally got a pretty stable theory on why it's not happening.
Why?
Oof.
Fast 10?
Spit.
Because we were not here for him during Black Adam, so he will not be here for us. At Mania.
You know what? Shame on everybody, because you know what? There's no excuse for any Rock movie to not go over with the amount of fans that he has.
Yo, but you got to come back, though. You got to come back. You can't just expect that.
Why
wrestling
wasn't
fans-
there a Raw appearance to promote the movie?
You know, like, yo, how come he's been completely
This
MIA?
is fair.
The Roman Reigns has been champion
on,
for
fam.
like 9,000
Yeah.
days, and in those 9,000
Batista
days, The
did it
Rock
with
has
that
been
zombie
here zero.
movie.
And all the movies.
But when it wasn't Roman, he ain't been here at all.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, The
Even
Rock
that
comes
cabin.
back for bullshit,
to
but
be
doesn't
fair-
come back when there's that possibility that realistic.
Shame.
And to be fair,
Shame.
this is probably
Shame.
the first movie
Oh.
I could think of that The Rock
Yeah. No.
shit
Yeah.
the bed on.
A lot of it had to do with the crazy budget they put into.
Right.
The movie.
You seen
Right.
that ballerina movie? The
Expectations
prince.
coming
It was a great movie.
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy,
They didn't do
great
that
movie.
good
Game
though.
plan.
They didn't do that good though.
But compared
But your
to
game
Black
plan
Adam,
was good though.
I think Black Adam probably beat Tooth Fairy.
Great Iron
Game
Gang,
plan-
like look, the
game
Rock,
plan was
the
good.
Rock was like King Midas to movies at some point. Anything
Yo,
he touched,
Black Adam made money. It just spent a lot of money.
It spent
so
more
had
than
to-
it made.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
That-
why he
that's
got
what-
kicked out
that
when they
put
made
it
the
in a weird
remake.
position.
The
It
new
was a
man
weird
came in. They did some changes. He got the boot. He got to go.
And I
Well,
wonder
when-
how
when
much
they
creative.
producing,
Right.
Yeah,
gotta go.
it didn't make that much of an impact.
I
I
wonder
guess.
how many creative liberties he had, and if he had any direction in saying that movie, he's at fault for part
of
of it.
course he
possibly.
is.
You know what I mean?
He had a huge.
So that's why he took the L on that
He
one.
brought
But-
Cavill back.
Right. Right.
I mean, but he should have. Cavill was the Superman.
Well, so here's my thing, and it's part of my gripe with Black Adam to begin with. Black Adam is a Shazam character. He should have shown up in the first Shazam movie.
It should have been Shazam. But if they're gonna bring Superman, it's gotta be it's gotta be him. Just like if Roman Reigns is gonna have a segment with different generations of the bloodline, you cannot have that show without The Rock.
It just
How?
sucks.
How can you
they set that
advertise that?
How?
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 Right.
How do you
How?
advertise that?
How?
How? How do you advertise
Ice?
that without The Rock?
Right.
You can't say, oh, all generations. Yo, The Rock ain't there. And right now would be a crazy time for him to be there.
Right.
So the fact that he out here surprising Adele, it is kind of crazy. But he
He'll be
don't.
looking like a slug though.
Hey.
Her man was tight. Her man was Mark Merrow for a minute.
And he was like, "Oh, it's The Rock."
Yeah.
Piedra. Leave me
He's like,
alone.
he's like, oh shit.
Isn't her man LeBron's agent?
Oh.
Damn, I forgot what his
Wes?
name is.
Wes?
No, darn it.
West Adele?
West
His
Adele.
sports agent.
Adele West.
No.
East? North.
Kanye East. Shout out to the Kanye East cameo.
Hey, you.
Remember that guy? Fuck him.
Ah, baby. Any
light
chair
hurt,
shots of the
man.
week? Chair shots
We
of
gave
the
one
week?
to The
I
Rock.
gave one to the Rock.
Um,
And then the ending of Dynamite.
What happened?
The ending of Dynamite.
The
Why?
Gun Club
With the
going
Trash
over.
Boys.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Gun
Oh,
Club winning
I
the
kinda forgot
title.
that.
Yo, I'm not
They
mad on
stripped
it.
the titles
I
off
just-
of the acclaim to give it to the Gun Club.
So
But-
people are saying that they're transitional champions, and
Echo
that's
me?
the way you get it to FTR.
I take it because I don't want FTR beating the Acclaim.
Okay. Okay.
Like, Paque, we just had the Acclaim beat them over and go over on them.
My problem is that the Acclaimed were at their peak popularity.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Gun Club, honestly, was kind of floundering.
I mean, listen.
This is where you get the heat.
They did,
I don't
but they did the
understand
best
how
they've
they're number
done.
one contenders.
They did the best they've done.
Sure.
They just gave them the titles too early. There wasn't enough. And like you said, Acclaim was at the top.
Because their daddy manages the Acclaim. That's why you have.
Right.
It's crazy how much, like, all right, so obviously they're related to Billy Gunn, right? And they're brothers, but they don't look like each other.
They're
But they
happy.
look just like Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's what it
both
is.
look
Yeah,
just
they look
like
like
Billy
it.
Gunn, but not like each other.
One of them is Smoking Gun, Billy Gunn.
Yo, it's like when you buy the different action figures and you play them as somebody else.
Jesus.
What is smoking gun?
So we're not saying the wish list version then.
No, it's not the wish list. It's,
Different gimmicks. It's different
yeah,
gimmicks.
yeah.
Different weight rooms.
99 cent store?
Weight rooms.
99 cent store?
Dollar Tree.
The version he walked out on? What?
Wow.
Yo, all I know is go to Funko.com because you'll probably find a Billy Gunn smoking gun bobblehead. I doubt it.
But you gotta check. You gotta
Check
hit
HPC 10. Yo, JP, that's all the damn time we had. Tell them what to do on the way out, yo, because
already
we gotta
know.
get out of here.
Heels.
Pops and Chant Shots. Check us out on your favorite channels on YouTube and Twitch. And don't forget to rate and review on the audio version of this podcast wherever you get your fix.
Check out our TikTok.
We're not done yet. We gotta give you one